Well, today my journey has taken me, my little path has taken me to Dartington Hall, and I'm in the gardens here and it's absolutely wonderful. I wish you could see, you know, everywhere you go in this garden there are fantastic views, and I wish you could see the view that I can see right now. It's just magical.
Perfect, so still in Dartington Hall, doing a workshop with Matthew, and Matthew said something really intriguing this morning, which was about the Taoist concept of non ado, or nothing to do, which really got to me, so I'm going to ask him a few questions. So Matthew, what can you tell us about that?
Well, the Taoist concept, which is present in books such as the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, is called non ado, and it's quite a difficult concept to understand, yet it has a very profound meaning and a profound effect. You could say that non ado is doing without any grasping at outcomes. It's very much about being in the present moment and dropping to a deeper meditative space where some form of deeper intelligence can be accessed. So in Tai Chi, for example, we spend a lot of time working on the outer form, getting the choreography of the form correct. But we also work on the mind aspect, so calming the mind, dropping to a more deeper, more meditative state. And then once we've got the familiarity with the form and we've trained the form well, the movements need less attention paid to them. And we can go a bit deeper into the internals. And it's that going to that deeper space that I would say is practicing non-ado. So we let go. We don't actively do anything particularly, yet we're able to achieve everything that we want to from our Tai Chi practice. It's beyond words.
That's good. Well, I was going to say, I'm a kind of normal everyday person, and I'm used to kind of doing stuff to make things happen. So how do you not do stuff to make things happen?
Well, there's an element of trust. There's an element of trusting in the universe, or trusting in the process. I prefer to put it in the latter way. You trust in the process. And that brings with it a letting go. When we trust in the process, we're able to let go, our mind gets uncluttered with the kind of numerous thought processes that seem to cloud our deeper insight. So this is what a lot of meditation masters talk about as well, is the mind becoming clear and lucid, because that is the mind's true nature. From that place we can A, access a deeper heartfelt connection, and B, in the movement practice of Tai Chi, access a deeper form of instinctive physical intelligence.
So what you're kind of saying to me is that somewhere underneath the clutter of all my thinking there's some deeper intelligence, and if I can only access that deeper intelligence, kind of let it out, then I'll be much more powerful or much more capable than resilient. What's the right words?
You definitely become more resilient. And it's not so much a case of letting it out, it's more a case of allowing it. But it takes quite a lot of effort to access it.
And how does Tai Chi, help with that effort?
Well, because Tai Chi is the process of putting in that effort, really, to access that deeper awareness, deeper intelligence. It's a bit like, in order to attain the effortless, you have to put effort in. So it's a bit of a contradiction, it's a bit of a paradox. But the effort you put in has to be the right effort. It has to be a light, joyous effort. Then something begins to emerge. essentially it's about insight, and in order to let insight flourish, you have to kind of create the right conditions for it to flourish. So the right conditions are being relaxed, sort of being fluid, as we see in the Tai Chi, where our energies are quite fluid and our body is moving fluidly, our mind is calm, and those are great conditions. Those are great conditions for insight.
So is that the effort you're putting in to get the nothing out, or the no effort out?
Yeah, pretty much. You put the effort in to learn the form, to keep the mind focused, to train well, and then the result of that practice is a mind that's more lucid, more insight, perhaps a deeper intelligence emerging from that, and a ability to flow more readily with life. So the challenges come and we're more able to deal with them smoothly, effectively and intelligently. Being relaxed doesn't mean you don't engage.
Right.
Doesn't mean that.
Right.
Relaxed, the Chinese word is sung, and the translation is relaxed, but it means so much more than that.
Okay.
It means to be strong, actually. So we relax, but we relax into a strength.
Okay.
And we do that in the physical body, but also in terms of the mind, we drop to a deeper level of awareness, a deeper level of intelligence, which is not the same as our everyday thinking processes. It's different. It's a meditative state of mind. And it's just familiarity. The more familiar we get with that, the more able we are to access it. There's no mystery. It's just familiarity. I mean, I remember the first Tai Chi class I ever went to, and I remember feeling benefits from it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember feeling somehow some form of sense of energy, some sense of calmness, some sense of being aware of what was going on in my thought processes in a slightly different way to normal. So those first steps are a necessary part of the process. It's not like we have to have done it for 20 years or whatever to get the benefits.
Okay.
Definitely not. You can. I firmly believe that the benefits are there from day one. It's just that the extent of those benefits changes with time. So the more familiar you are with the practice, the more present the benefits are in your life. So through the Stars of Wellbeing website, the Ichi content that's there is structured in such a way so it gives you workshops, it gives you meditations, it gives you talks, it gives you books, it gives you a forum, so that there's lots of, if you like, there's lots of there which is like a container for your practice.
Yep.
And then it's there to guide your practice along. That's the whole purpose of it. But if you're feeling more relaxed after practicing or during practicing, then it's working. You know, you're doing it right.
Thanks very much, Matthew. That was really exciting. I'm really interested in this whole idea of being able to work towards, put effort in towards being effortless. That sounds like a fantastic concept, and it's great that there's enough in the Ichi product to get us there. So that's a great opportunity for people, and I am beginning to get a few of those little insights through my practice every day, and it sounds like I can get a whole lot more out of it. So that's wonderful. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you for your help, and really enjoying the workshop today.